And now for our story. Yesterday, we left Danny Stratford about to be approached by that scheming promoter, Benjamin Carter, after he had come out of the bank with Max Tilly, while Miff, Carter's henchman, goes off down the street to follow Max. Now, before we discover what Benjamin Carter has in mind for Danny, let's see why Max Tilly is returning home so early on this busy morning.
Hiya, Toots. Hey, Toots, the Iceman's here again. Hey, Mary, where are you?
Max, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you back here so early?
Well, look, Toots, look, I gotta have some advice, woman advice. Things are bad, terrible in our family again.
Well, not with us.
Well, no. Say, how's the best way to spank a sister, Mary? A hairbrush?
Not if she's grown. Oh, not so, Max.
Now, listen, we gotta do something, Mary. Something for Danny. Hey, he needs to make some money, and he won't take it from me.
But he's going to be working for Daddy Stratford in the new hotel center.
Yeah, and until then, he might drive us all nuts.
Please, unhappy?
Sure.
Oh, not after the happy ceremony we had at the breaking of the ground for the new hotel yesterday.
He's all worked up this morning, talking about suicide.
Oh, who can that be now? Max is spoiling my whole morning. How can I get anything done?
Lady, can you give a poor man a cup of coffee? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I saw you before. Didn't you follow me down the street a minute ago?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Now, please, I'll get him some coffee and get rid of him.
Oh, no, you won't. Hey, you are the guy. I don't forget faces. Now, what do you want?
No, well, I guess I ain't hungry, lady. No, goodbye.
Well,
That phony. Telling me he was a beggar.
well, Max, you shouldn't threaten a poor man like that.
Poor me eyes. Say, does his face look like a hungry man's face? I'm going to speak to the town council about these loafers running around town.
Wonder what he wanted.
Yeah.
Max, I'd like to have that kind of people coming to the back door with the twins around and with me here alone.
Yeah, well, we'll take care of them. Hey, let them go down the street.
Oh, such a morning.
Huh?
Oh, Max, look, here comes Phyllis up the street.
First Danny at the bank, and now Phyllis to the house.
You still haven't told me about this conference with Danny this morning. What was that about suicide?
Danny has too much imagination.
Well, what did Phyllis do?
Oh, something about her coat. Here she comes now. Now, don't say anything until she comes in.
Good morning, Phyllis. Oh, you look so smashed. Oh, come on, Phyllis. Close the door. Now, you can look at him if you can. Tell us what this is, Phyllis. It's Danny.
If you were still my little sister, I'd take a hairbrush.
Oh, don't you say that, Max. It's enough I have my husband to put up with without my brother adding his 2 cents worth.
Well, I still say that you need to be spanked.
Oh, Max, please, she's all worked up now. Don't talk to her that way.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I better go. Women cries on each other's shoulders better.
If you were the right kind of brother, you'd do something to help me.
Well, I'm trying to. Hey, you want your husband to jump into the river?
Into the river?
Yeah.
Max, you don't mean that.
Hey, what do you think I've been doing all morning at my office? Playing mumbly pig?
But the river? Well, you shouldn't have left him now.
Well, he wouldn't let me stay with him. Besides, the whole town can't stand still while Danny decides if he wants to jump in the river.
Oh, he was just fooling. He hasn't the courage. Oh, Phyllis, don't say that.
The Danny I talked to this morning had the courage. I didn't think he'd do such a thing.
But he couldn't. No, not Danny. Not over a coat.
Hey, why did you have to bring up that coat now?
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Don't you suppose a woman has to have things to wear? Well, there's still a side to me.
Well, when a man isn't working on a steady job, it's different.
But Daddy would have let him have some money until the new hotel is ready. Daddy told me so.
Hey, do you think Danny would take it from me, or Daddy, or anybody, or you just don't know Danny?
Oh, I know. It's that silly, foolish pride of his. Oh, now, Phyllis, we all have pride in something or other, and Danny does love you. Oh, he does. Then why is he always bragging about the girls he could have married?
Huh?
Why do you think I want that coat and new clothes? Oh, now, don't let a man's bragging disturb you. When he brags, then you can be sure he's not looking at other women. Look at your brother Matt's here.
Now, none of your funny stuff about your husband.
If I listen to his bragging, I'd probably go crazy. And then my brother, my own brother, has to pick on me instead of trying to help me.
Yeah, that's it. Try to keep a woman from beating her husband and she turns on him.
Please, Phyllis. Matt, you go on back to the bank and I'll try to quiet Phyllis. See what Danny's doing.
Yeah, you're right, sir. It seems I can't feed the boiler from this end. Stay calmer, Mary, will you?
Yeah, don't need to come pussyfooting around to me, Carter. I don't want anything to do with you.
Now, look here, young man. I just stopped to pass the time of day. No law against that in Sanders, is there?
Oh, don't bother me. Can't you see I've got something important on my mind?
It's not as important as you think.
How do you know how important it is?
Well, I don't know, but it isn't important enough to be disagreeable like this.
Suppose when you found out that you couldn't get the spring water on the back lot when you bought her, or rather stole the Stratford Hotel from my father, I suppose when you burned up at that it wasn't important.
You're right. But I found out then what a horse's neck I was. Benjamin Carter, I said to myself, you made a fool of yourself by getting mad at Daddy Stratford. You turned the whole town against us. You can't get anything that way. So I decided to become a good citizen of Sanders.
It'll take a lot more than that to make you a good citizen of Sanders. Oh, leave me alone. I've got to go away.
Come on, you're not a grudge holder. You can't be.
Grudge holder? No. But Phyllis, well, she insulted me, see?
Say, keep me company while I have a drink. Come on.
Oh, well, I'm no good anyway. Well, I don't know why I came over here with you. You're my enemy.
Forget it. Life's too short to have enemies. I'm your friend. You know what's the matter with you?
Oh, so now you're going to tell me what's the matter with me. First Phyllis, then Daddy, then Mac.
No, I'm not. They don't understand you. What you need is a chance.
Yeah, a chance.
This town is too small for you.
Maybe. Yes, it is. Oh, but I like it here just the same.
You've been in Sanders a long time, haven't you, Danny?
All my life. If that's anything to you, and I'm getting out of it right now. Out of this town, out of all of it. Yeah. See, that's what I was going to do when you butted in. So long, I gotta go.
Wait a minute, young fella.
Now, let go of my arm.
All right, but don't go off and do something foolish. You're a smart young fella, and you ought to listen to reason.
And don't give me any advice. I've had too much already.
I'm not giving advice. I don't work that way. You know, I like men who can toy with life. Now, take your dad. Daddy Stratford knows how to get the most out of life, if I do say so. Why, Danny, use your head. Yeah, I know what's the matter with you. Married, you need money, not doing anything now since I've taken over the hotel. You'll find something. Maybe I'll have something.
Well, I wouldn't work for you if I was starving, Carter.
All right, don't rub it in. Say, how about it? Was your father, Daddy Stratford, raised and brought up here in Sanders, too?
Sure, and what of it?
Oh, cool down, Danny. Just trying to get your mind off your troubles. Say, how about those springs here? Didn't they ever use them before?
You mean, before I discovered them?
Oh, that's right. Why, you knew more about those springs than anybody in town. More than my own men, the surveyors. You're smart, all right. But, how did you Stratford come to know about them?
Oh, well, it was my old granddaddy, Stratford.
Mm-hmm.
He came over here when he was a young fellow in this Indian country. He had rheumatism or something, and the Indians brought him here, and they came here to drink the water for what ailed him.
Mm-hmm.
And Granddaddy Stratford was cured of his rheumatism.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to squat here and live, and he built the first house in Sanders.
Mm-hmm. Well, how'd he get the land? Homesteaded it?
I think he staked out a claim or something. No, I guess he homesteaded it. He used to hold me on his knee and tell me about the Indians around here.
Did he ever have a deed for the land?
I don't know. Yes, I think he did, before the old courthouse burnt down. Hey, what is this you asking all these questions?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some of the history of the town. Something for my guests. Say, how far do the boundaries of this homestead run, Danny?
I don't remember. Over back at the hotel here, I believe.
I suppose you could show me on a map, or on the deed if there was one, huh?
Oh, there's a deed. Where did I see it? It was lost one time, and Daddy...
Yes, go on.
Hey, I've been looking for you, Danny.
Yeah, you've been looking for me like a hen for a broken egg.
Hey, come on. We had a date to get a chocolate soda around the corner. Come on.
Oh, okay. You see, Phyllis?
So long, Danny. I'll be seeing you.
Not if I can help it, you won't. Hey, listen. You stay away from that guy, Danny.
They say he's not so bad, Max.
Yeah?
I was always jumping in the river until he came along.
He's still no good. My first suspicions is always right.
You know, I think maybe he's reformed.
Now, I know Phyllis was right calling you a dumbbell. You're 2 dumbbells.
I say, what do you mean, Max Kelly?
Now you're 3 dumbbells. Another dumbbell for being about to spill the prunes about the deed. Ain't you got any muscle up there in that head? Come on now, before I change my mind about that chocolate soda.
Well, Max, you came in just in time to keep Danny from completely telling the story about Daddy Scratch's deed to the property on which the springs are located. But just how much information did Danny give Carter in that brief consoling talk? And what steps is Carter taking to discover if there is a deed to the properties on which the springs are located? Can Danny and Phyllis patch up their differences in their home? Listen tomorrow to The Life of Mary Sothern, brought to you with the best wishes of Heinz Honey and Almond Cream.